Hey goddesses, I'm here with another really cool video, Victory by Surrender. I know it sounds weird. How do you have victory when you surrender and give up? What I'm going to talk to you about today is very helpful if you are at the point in your manifestation journey where you're very clear on what you want. You maybe have a vision board, or you've journaled about it, or you've had visualization of what you want the end goal to be, whether it be I want a 6-bedroom house, or I want a Lamborghini, or I'll be a successful business owner. All these things are very valid and can very much become a reality for you. However, if you haven't gotten to that point yet, let's say you've been trying for 6 months to a year now, okay, and you still haven't manifested what you want, you could be getting really sick and tired of all this law of attraction, manifest this, manifest that crap, because you're like, hey, I've been listening to you guys, I've been following you guys for years, and I still don't have my Lambo. Like, what's up with that? I'm here to tell you, Victory by Surrender is going to serve you when you are pissed off. When you are like, okay, where is my thing? Like, F you, universe. I journal. I have a freaking vision board. I know exactly what I want. Where is it at? Don't I deserve it? Like, how come I see other people getting it? I'm here to tell you, yes, feel that way. Yes. An American psychologist by the name of William James, okay, he coined this phrase, victory by surrender. And he worked with a lot of patients that suffered from anxieties, guilt, inferiority complexes that lasted years, okay, to the point where, from what I'm getting out of this article, is like they kind of turned into like mental patients in a way. Like, they weren't insane, but it's like they could not let go of this intrusive, persistent, obsessive thought. And I see this, my friends and clients, or, people that ask me for advice, it's like they have the same problem for year after year after year. And instead of reevaluating what they can do, they just do the same thing over and over again because they think they're climbing up this mountain. And every time they try the same thing, they think it's like you're going a step up, like you're climbing up near the tip top. And that's not what's going on. If you are doing the same thing time and time and time and time again, and you're getting the same result, which is not what you want, that's the definition of insanity. I'm not calling you insane, but the method you're applying to this one thing is making you act insane. Why? Various reasons. It could be that you really care about this thing that you're trying to manifest. It could be like a huge life goal stepping stone that is really near and dear to your heart. And so, of course, we're humans. It's going to cause you anxiety. I know I've had that in my personal life too. However, it's at this moment where you need victory by surrender. You need to just let it go. You need to scream into the ceiling, hey universe, F you, or punch a pillow, or just be like, you know what? I don't even care about this anymore. I'm gonna go watch a crappy Lifetime movie and eat popcorn, and I'm gonna do a face mask, and I don't even care anymore. When you have this attitude, what's happening is you're giving up the responsibility of figuring out exactly how you will end up where you're going to end up anyway. Have faith. You're going to end up there. You're just racking your brain on how, and you're trying the same thing over and over again, and it's just not working. So you need to just calm down and have your victory by surrendering, okay? Because if it had worked, it would have already worked by now. If it's been 6 months to a year to multiple years, don't you think it would have worked by now? This American psychologist, he noted that I'm talking about years of anxieties, and he was able to successfully get rid of them in these patients by the conscious effort. Now, it has to be conscious. You have to willingly let it go and make a point not to obsess over it. Make a point to just give it up. I like to think about it like when you say giving up, it's like you're going up. So you're giving it up. Free throw. You're giving it up to the universe. Okay, so it's no longer holding it down inside, dragging you down. When you are constantly worrying about it like that, what's happening is you're operating from your lower self. Remember, if you haven't seen my other video, the one reason why you might not be manifesting properly, take a look at it because I described the dichotomy of the two selves. In that video, I put them side to side, but for this video, I'm gonna have you envision it like one is lower and one is higher, okay? The lower self is like a rat. It just scurries around, tries to get these little crumbs and thinks like these little crumbs are gonna add up to something great, but it's never. It's just like the crumb of someone's dinner that they threw in the trash. It's not anything that you ever want. That's the low part. That's what when you're obsessing. You're being like the little rat scurrying. When you give it up to your higher self. That self is calm and chill, overlooks the rat because that self like owns the whole house and owns the kitchen and has like a surveillance camera and like a bird's eye view of the kitchen, and that self can watch the rat scurry for all these little crumbs when it knows there's this big pot of gold over here, but the rat is getting in the way of it with its mentality. And you're both. You're like the rat and like the homeowner. So I hope that makes sense for you goddesses. Just remember, if you're manifesting and getting to a point where you're getting frustrated, get frustrated, babe. Let it out, please. Get frustrated. Give it up. Scream it up. And just watch how your vibration will change and watch how things just easily come to you because you deserve it and it is coming to you. So you just have to get out of your way a little bit. Victory by surrender. I hope that helped you guys. Take care.